Hey, what's going on today, YouTube? MemphisMike here. Long time no chat, right? I know. Many of you have been asking me, man, hey, what's going on, MemphisMike? Where you been? Now, a lot of you guys and gals are friends with me on Facebook, and I appreciate that. But a lot of you are not, and that's cool. You don't like the social media thing and everything. So I thought, you know what? It's time to check in. Time to do an update. So let's just update, okay? You know, I think one of my vids not long ago, I kind of went through some of the circumstances that we were having at our house with, you know, originally in 2020 with COVID, and my father-in-law passed away, and we were having to take care of my brother-in-law as well and all that. Things were just kind of rough. I mean, life was, man, it was dealing us a bad hand. Anyway, let's fast forward. So Valentine's Day this year, 2022, headed to work on the Honda VFR 800. Hit a small patch of ice. Who would have thunk? I saw the ice. There was no way to get around it. Slowed down to about 10 miles an hour. I thought, well, I'll just coast over it. Well, lo and behold, that did not work. Front end washed out on me. And long story short, broke the bones in the top of my foot. I was in a boot cast and, you know, had to recover. Thankfully, no surgery. But since then until now, I did something. Yes, I did something. You'll have to hold off. Wait for me to tell you what I did. So anyway, I recovered. I hung out, you know. In the meantime, I thought, well, man, I can't ride the motorcycle. It was my left foot. Of course, the bike was at the shop. Couldn't even get the gold wing out and everything. So really started kind of enjoying my time while I was off and everything. Make a long story short, the doctor said, hey, you need to start walking on your foot. Get it strong to go back on the UPS truck. Many of you know or didn't know, I work for UPS, delivery driver. So I started fishing. You know, I started enjoying going fishing. Man, I was catching bass and just having a good time, you know, just fishing, chilling out, hanging out. Got me a new rod and reel and so forth and all that, and started fishing, you know. Anyway, long story short, I was slated to go back to work the Tuesday after Memorial Day, and I think I would have been ready. I mean, doctor told me, he said, you're going to be sore, he said, with your job. So, long story short, I'm in the shower on the Tuesday, first day of return. My boss calls and says, hey, we know you're supposed to come back to work today, but it's kind of light. We got extra people. And, of course, I'm number 2 in seniority. They said, do you want to work or take a personal day? I said, I'll take a personal day. So I went in on Wednesday. I said, hey, what you got? You got me slated to be on road, deliver boxes? They said, well, they said, do you want to go on road? I said, no, not really. I said, I don't really want to. And they said, okay, no problem. We got you covered. Took another personal day. Went home and called the retirement hotline. I thought, you know, my wife had even suggested talking about retirement. So I called the retirement hotline, inquired a little bit. And anyhow, went into work Thursday and of that week. And I said, hey, you got me down for anything? They said, well, it's kind of up to you. Do you want to go on road or not? You know, you're almost the top dog. I said, you know what? I don't think I want to. I said, I'm going to talk to the manager this morning. And I told him, I said, you know what? I called the retirement hotline. I said, I want you to turn in the rest of my personal holidays and then turn in 6 weeks vacation for me. I said, I'm done. I want July 29th to be my last day. I said, I don't want to go back on the truck again. He said, really? I said, yes, sir. And that put me right at 40 years at UPS. 40 stinking years at UPS. That's a long time. Body just can't take it. At the time of this video, Still, I'm 58, be 59 shortly after this video comes out in 2022. So guess what? I retired. I'm done with UPS. It's a great feeling. You know, I thought, you know what? People said, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. My finances are right. My finances are good. I'm maxed out on my pension from UPS. We are zero debt free. No house note, no car note, no credit cards. Got a nice fat checking account, nice retirement account. So I thought, you know what? It's time to get out while I can. So I retired, guys. I retired. I finally did it. And I'm sure the wife won't be too much further along behind me and everything. So I've just been enjoying the summer, and was even able to host a couple of bunker bikers that were passing through. If you're not familiar with bunker biker, it's basically where people come and stay at your place for free that are passing through. I hosted a guy named Chi Ho Lee from North Carolina. He was on his fourth, I believe, tour of the whole United States, of all 48 states. Came in on a BMW adventure bike. Man, we set up, we swapped stories. I fed him a steak. He stayed overnight. Set him up with, as soon as he came, gave him a big old glass of water. Got him some cool AC. It had been hot all day. We sat, chat, and we talked, and sent him on his way. Another young lady I had that was a rider had a 1980 something, 86, 87 Honda Shadow. And man, I tell you, that thing was held together with duct tape and all that. And I thought, wow. She came, she was headed from the northeast, I believe around Massachusetts, and was going to Arizona, but she was taking the long way to Arizona. And man, came all over the place, going to Colorado, Arkansas, stopped through Memphis, been through, I don't know, Nashville and all that. I mean, just roughing it. I'm talking about camping. By the time she got to my house, I think the last 6 or 7 nights, she had actually slept outdoors. She came, I put her up for 2 nights, fed her some good old MemphisMike barbecue ribs, and got her fat and happy. Even detailed her bike for her, got her cleaned up on her way to go, and she had a good time and all that. And unfortunately, her father passed while she was on the road. So Dana, my condolences to you and your family. So guys, that's really what's been going on. I've just I retired, trying to get back into YouTube. My buddy Chi Ho Lee that stayed with me, actually he's in film and video. He encouraged me, man. He said, you need to get back into it. We talk shop and all that. And so I kind of appreciate his words of motivation to get back into it. And heck, I thought, man, I should start cutting a video. Because doggone, I hadn't cut a video probably 6 months, and I've got a check from YouTube the other day. I thought, man, that's just wrong. So anyway, that's been kind of what's going on. I finally got the Honda VFR 800 back, and I'm out on the Gold Wing today. And just kind of wanted to talk to you face to face here. That's why I'm not showing a front view of my territory, which I'm on the same old route, but I've been on, as well. And I just appreciate you guys watching, hanging out, and hopefully more videos to come soon in the near future. Once again, this is MemphisMike. I appreciate you. Hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button. Drop me a comment as well while you're here, and I will see you later.